What's going on, you guys? It's Joe3D back with some more Minecraft PlayStation 3, and today I've got this is a requested video by one of my subscribers, or actually quite a few of you, and it's how to find slimes on Minecraft survival world. But basically a world. I am on creative mode right now, but this so it can be easier to find them. But yeah, it's just because in survival mode, I'm not gonna lie, they are very, very difficult to find, and it's really. I remember my times trying to look for them. It was so frustrating on the 360 version on survival. Before creative mode even came out, it was just. I think I almost cried at some point. And yeah, they were really difficult to find. So these are basically slimes. There's 3 different sizes of them. This is the large slime, and this one is the medium slime. And I guess I'll just go ahead and take out one of them. I'll just move this one. And so there's small slimes. So they basically split apart. That's some basic mob stuff. The big slimes split apart into these medium-sized slimes and the medium-sized slimes. Look at them. The medium-sized slimes will go into these smaller slimes, and after you kill these smaller slimes, I'll just get this one. They'll drop this valuable resource that is why people really want it: slime balls. So yeah, these are really good. What these do, these are a really key ingredient in crafting sticky pistons in survival mode. They're also part of the ingredient. They're also one of the ingredients. Sorry, it's a little stuttered again. They're also part of the ingredients of what's it called, the magma cream. But however, magma creams are also already to be. They could already be obtained by magma cubes, which are found in the Nether. So other than that, I'm reading off a list I typed up just so I can remember. There's a lot of information about slimes and what you could do to increase the spawn rate of these, since of how difficult they are. So on PC, it's actually a bit different from PC and the console version known as PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Those are console versions of Minecraft. But on PC, they spawn on swamp biomes, but that's because of a current update they're on. And I did not find slimes here, just so you know. That's how rare they are. Luckily, I'll explain slime chunks in a bit. But on PC, they spawn under layer 40. Right here, I'll look at my map. So layer 40, if you look on the Y axis of the map, that's the number next to the Y. On PC, they would be able to go up to 40. So yeah, pretty much still right here. However, on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 version, they can only be found under layer 16. I don't know why the developers made it that way, but yeah, I actually wondered if they do. I believed layer 40 at first, but then it was just really difficult. I'll show you this other digging I've been doing on creative mode. I started off with, let me just find it. I started off with this hole right here. Yeah, it's really big, none spawned at all, and it was pretty clear. Either I just really didn't find slime chunks, or it was just because it was layer 40. I did realize my other time when I was looking for them, it was pretty much next to bedrock. It is how close bedrock is right now from where these slimes are spawning. Anywhere under layer 16 is really gonna work. There shouldn't really be a difference between which specific layer under layer 16 is the best. It all works the same. The more important part are slime chunks. Now a chunk is basically a 16 by 16 block area of a Minecraft map. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And so you just connect this, and basically this would be considered a chunk, but however, you have to really be precise. This might not be the exact chunk in the Minecraft world because they're all set, But there's these things called chunks. It reaches all the way to bedrock, all the way to the sky limit, and that's some specific chunks have the coding, how the developers coded the game and written the game. They written it or coded it so it can only be 1 out of 10 chunks. There's a 1 out of 10 chance that one chunk in your Minecraft world. Well, okay, it's really complicated. I'm trying to get through this. But there's a chunk, so 16 by 16, all the way to the sky limit, all the way to bedrock. Now, the world, a Minecraft world, is consisted with several of these, pretty much hundreds, up to pretty much the whole map. I didn't explore the whole map right now, because I was just doing this. And so the world is consisted of these. Now, pretty much 1 out of 10 chunks in your Minecraft world are slime chunks. Luckily, I think somewhere around here, slime spawned, so it was a slime chunk. And to make matters worse, slimes spawn 1 out of 10 chances as often as other hostile mobs. Hostile mobs are pretty much mobs that can attack you. So these have a 1 to 10 ratio of spawning compared to like zombies, creepers, skeletons, spiders, and all your common hostile mobs, which makes it even harder for them to find them. They're really pretty much rare. It's really difficult to find. I pretty much consider these rarer than spider jockeys, unless you're in like Flatland World, then you can find them. But the only reason you can find them in Flatland World is because they're already under layer 16. That's because you start off like on layer 3, I think, on the Flatland World. That's why you find so many of them, because all the slime, you already have all the slime chunks opened up. Now here's a strategy to find them. Well, basically, I started off with this huge room right here, but obviously I didn't find a slime chunk. No slime spawned here at all. It's gonna be really difficult. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be really difficult. Oh, and I promise I did not spawn these using spawn eggs. I know that's, I know I could have been doing a misleading video like that, but I just really wanted to see it, and I really wanted to feel how difficult it is to find it. And this is only in creative mode. I've been digging, punching my way out. If you actually want to get in survival, it's gonna be much difficult. I literally dug so much on the 360 version of Minecraft just to find them, because I really wanted those sticky pistons. They're really fun and really good thing to have in the world. But yeah, so they spawn. I also did more digging here, and luckily I was digging a tunnel. At some point I did that big hole over here. I did this big hole first, and then I just couldn't find them. So I was thinking, you know what, I'm just going to dig a straight tunnel, and I did it in this length. I did it in this length because large slimes spawn in tunnels like these. They can only spawn in an area like this. Let me just demonstrate it. Large slimes could spawn... just break that torch, I guess. Large slimes could spawn in this little room, as long as this is a slime chunk. So that's rare as it is already. So they could spawn in that. However, medium-sized slimes, they could spawn in like this, like in that hole right there, in there. They could spawn in there as long as it's a slime chunks. But the tiny slimes, they could spawn in that little space right there. So what I have just covered up, they could spawn in there. But it's still really rare occurrence to find them like that, either way. And luckily, and really, just really out of luck, I found it. But you know, sometimes it takes skill to be lucky like this. So I found a large slime spawn right here, and then it was spawned around here. And so I just decided to dig the whole area, and luckily I dug into one of the slime chunks. I think it's just one slime chunk, because I feel like probably more slimes would spawn if there's 2 slime chunks or more. So yeah, these are the only ones I found right now, other than other ones. Another one that despawned because I went too far away, and something like that. Let me just look on my notes. I think there's something else that could pretty much help. So there's another strategy. Since slimes spawn 1/10 as many times as other hostile mobs spawn, this is what you can do. In order to prevent other hostile mobs from spawning, but it is in survival mode, if you see any caves nearby, of course you wouldn't be able to do the X-ray glitch in survival mode, but if you see any caves, like that one right there, you'd want to put light in that one. I did put light in other caves just so I increased the spawning right here, which obviously was pretty bothersome. Like right there, you'd want to put light there, that way mobs wouldn't spawn there, and that would give a small percentage boost of chance of more of these slime spawning. So that's really difficult. It's really difficult, and I really know it's gonna be really difficult if you're really trying to find these. It's gonna really just be really frustrating. I just want to get through that in your heads, because I just really had so much trouble with them when I was looking for them legitly in survival mode before. Okay, let me just look at something else. So slimes, unlike other mobs, slimes you could actually go 128 blocks away and they won't spawn out. So that's one of the lucky things, but it doesn't really matter if you don't find the slimes. All right, here's a good tip. This is a general fact for all mobs that spawn, but no mobs spawn within 28 blocks of you. That's both like side and like top. It's pretty much a spherical. There's a spherical non-spawning zone around you, and while I'm moving, I'm carrying that, and no mobs are allowed to spawn within that 28 block distance. So everything around me, 28 blocks in every single distance around me. But yeah, so if I was in this room, I waited around here just so I could give him space to spawn, because if I was just in this dead center right here, there is a pretty good chance I could have stood here for hours and not even seen them spawn. Yeah, it even took like about 10 minutes for these to spawn. Luckily I found them, and that's basically how it works. And I think that's there's a lot of information based on the length of the video too, but I'll do another video on how you can make a slime farm. So once you found the slimes, I'll show there's some pretty cool tricks and mob traps you could do with slimes. Once you know where the chunk is, you could actually drown them. If they're in water, they cannot jump out of the water. That's one of their like greatest weaknesses. So yeah, in survival mode, the large slimes are going to do more damage than medium slimes, and the small slimes can't even hit you, really. So, happy slime hunting if you're really going after it, and I hope this video helps you. If so, please like, comment, and subscribe. This video really took a lot of information gathering for me to do, and it really took a lot of time digging for this. Like I said, I promise I did not spawn these. I really did not spawn these using spawn eggs. I really got them legit. Well, not survival mode legit, but creative mode. I kept smashing the blocks so I could do it. But I used the... oh yeah, there's lava right there. And so yeah, thanks a lot, you guys. I hope this helped you out. If you have any other video suggestions, please leave a comment below. Feel free to ask me anything. If you have any questions about any slime, since there's so many information on slimes that a lot of people tend to miss, please feel free to comment below, and I'll get to it as soon as possible. I will be answering all the questions I have, as long as this video is like in like the first video week of this video release. I'll answer all questions. After that, I'll answer any other questions I could get to. But yeah, I hope this helps you guys out. Hope you guys could get your slime slime. And thanks a lot for watching. Keep being awesome. Just be prepared. This is not going to be an easy task for any player to do. And If you're one of the lucky ones, you'll find them on your first chunk of digging.